Crack some heads tonight.
Wait a second.
Yeah, wait. I saw a bunch of people standing up there. Hang on, try to get Samira's attention.
Samira!
Yeah.
As you saw, well, hey, welcome to a world of ruin as absolute chaos is already unfolding. We were scheduled that 5-on-5 tag team match, but it seems like we didn't want to waste any time. Alyssa Marino here alongside Diamond Joe.
Well, this is a rivalry that's been bubbling over since the very first show here for Power Pro Lucha. And again, I don't know. I don't think this is the official match, but okay, they have the trophy. There's a referee out, I guess. We're waiting for the official word. This was one of our main events at the very least.
So we thought that 5-on-5 action as Erica Lee wielding that Triple Tech Trials trophy. GummiBurger successful at Chrono Trios. Gosh, ready to wield that as a weapon if need be. And
ladies and gentlemen, can you feel the power? I said, can you feel the power? Hi, I'm Mr. Elias, and welcome to the battlefield of Midland that is Power Pro Lucha. Since our combatants can hardly wait to make a fist of each other, the first match of the night begins right now. Samira, quick with the introductions.
The following contest is a 10-person tag team match scheduled for one fall.
oh, and there goes Weber Hatfield.
Right, the Outfielders coming to the aid of GummiBurger last time that we were here to help fend off the sheer numbers game of the Spectral Envoy. And again, this Lucha Rules rolling to the outside just as good as a hand-to-hand tag, but I don't think you're going to see a lot of hand-to-hand tags in this one. This one's going to be a war, and we're starting off wild and woolly.
We certainly are. The Spectral Envoy, who were already on a reign of terror here at Power Pro Lucha, kept adding more dangerous weapons to their arsenal in the form of Moros and Nemesis. But now the ace of the skies, Weber Hatfield, who was crowned at Chrono Trios, no fear of flight, as he sends careening to the outside, careening across the ring.
Right, Nemesis rolls out. Frightmare now the legal competitor in for his team. See Moros here coming in front of us here at the comment. Let's hope he doesn't get a little too close to us. But in the ring right now, the Outfielders working as a well-oiled machine, working together. Love to see it. A little bit of headbutt action there.
Shea McCoy as tough as they come. Oh, wait a second, though. Swinging wildly, but there's definitely the extended limbs are going to be an advantage, but not enough to bowl over, doubles over Shining Wizard from Pro Wrestling's Red Flag, Shea McCoy.
And that's one of the things that Spectral Envoy has going for them so often is that intimidation factor, not to mention their experience, the deadliness of their in-ring action. But GummiBurger and the Outfielders have come to play here. They are not messing around. They are not intimidated one iota by the Spectral Envoy. They're looking to take it to them, get a measure of revenge, and now Erica Lee in here. The boar.
Sending down the big gal. And now, Cheeseburger also being used as a weapon. Sheer power of Boar as now Boar's getting in on the party. Careening down the cover is made.
And that is smart, trying to take a piece out of the head of the Hydra, if you will, that is the Spectral Envoy and Ultramantis Black. If you could take him down, the smart, the brains, the leader of everything, but you still have to deal with the dangerousness here of Nemesis and Moro in there.
Hands of Fate, who we saw at Chrono Trios against Violence is Forever, imparted their own violence and have been leaving destruction in their wake, as now Cheeseburger on the business end. Kicks and strikes flying wildly. These two men who at one point were Matt Mako and Tracy Williams, you gotta wonder, are they still buried somewhere beneath after the mysticism, the rituals of the Spectral Envoy? Wait a second, Nemesis barrels out to ringside. Cross body from the top from Weber Hatfield, the Outfielders, who we haven't seen aligned as a tag team here at Power Pro Lucha. They've been on their own singles journeys. But now, both getting beaten down at the hands of the Spectral Envoy.
Right, it was the threat of the Spectral Envoy that got them together for the first time here in Power Pro Lucha, and it might be the last time if the Spectral Envoy have their way. Cover. Referee out of position, though. This is what happens when you have so many personalities in a contest like this.
So many moving parts as now Weber Hatfield sent throat first. The point of the knee driving him further down. Affecting the air supply, the ability to draw breath, but Weber Hatfield still somehow alive in this contest.
Referee Sonic here doing his best to try to get some sort of semblance of order here, but right now, Hollow Wicked is just ripping Weber apart. Cover.
There's no time. He's now surveying the scene, and the tag now being made. In comes, as you said, the head of the dragon, if you will, the architect who has gotten the Spectral Envoy on the same page, working toward the vicious end, is now that cover. No, Weber Hatfield.
And
incredible resilience.
And how upset must Mantis be after they went through everything that they did, pulled out every dirty trick, called out Delirious, everything, and they still did not come away with that championship. Last time that we were here, the Team Tech Trials, I think I said that correctly.
Triple Tech Trials,
Triple
but you know what?
Trials.
A for effort.
And Mantis is just looking to get a piece of GummiBurger, and the Outfielders just may be in the way of this.
But you know what I would challenge that I think GummiBurgers, you're seeing Boar taking out some frustration. They feel like they have been just tied to the Spectral Envoy since the get-go, since Regeneration they've been a factor. And I think, personally, I think that they're fed up.
And yeah, for the third time already, this one is completely broken down. Referee has lost all control of this one. If I'm the referee, I'm just going to kind of stand back and hope for the best here.
All you can do, our official Sonic definitely has to keep keen eyes on the contest as Shane McCoy sent into the penalty box. And a big boot colliding, now a back elbow to Weber Hatfield, crowned the ace of the skies in that ladder match at Chrono Trios. Oh, crack to the jaw. And now up and over, Bandera to the outside from his tag team partner.
Nice
flipping the bird, go Birds.
Nice teamwork there out of the Outfielders to kind of break the momentum of the Spectral Envoy, allowing the Boar to come in. Big House of Fire, big series of clotheslines here on everyone. Standing his ground, center of the ring, trying to keep an eye on 5 people at the same time. Big splash in the corner. Get out, ref.
Don't tempt Boar with a good time. The threat to show off that power, the agility. Splashes for everybody here. Is now driving down. Frightmare to the mat. Sends Hollow Wicked spiraling to the canvas. And a stunner for Mantis' troubles.
And Boar's doing a fantastic job here of taking on all the members of the Spectral Envoy. A one-man wrecking crew, if you will, but Nemesis has not gotten into the ring just yet. I think he's biding his time. Going for the cover.
Look in the leg, but as you had said, Nemesis, that factor, now trying to just batter down the back of the neck, the shoulder blades of Boar, trying to destabilize, I would say, one of the most physically imposing people on the side of GummiBurger and the Outfielders.
I would say on the entire Power Pro roster, he's got it all together. Like I said, we have that later on tonight. We have Mad Dog Connolly taking on Devontae's. In that Haas battle, the Boar would fit right in with that, but right now, he's fitting in. He's got his hands around the hands of fate. But they got out of whatever the Boar had planned, and they got a little taste of the Boar's medicine for himself. And thankfully, the Outfielders are here.
With the spears dispensing the hands of fate. Big gal Erica Lee now surveying the action. Come to the aid of her tag team partner in Gummy Boar. As now the 3-on-3 in the center of the ring, the Spectral Envoy and GummiBurger, almost a vision of our finals of the Triple Tech Trials. As wait a second, is that Private Eye Jr. observing at ringside? A brief flash, but everyone's got to have eyes on this contest. Cheeseburger sliding out to ringside, shoved into that steel post by Ultramantis Black.
You mentioned Private Eye Jr. I just saw him on that shot there. I didn't even notice him before, but back in the ring. Wait a minute.
Nemesis is looking to hightail it out of here with Weber. Hatfield now in the center of the ring, Bohr with the cover. Erica Lee sent into her tag team partner, breaks up the pinfall.
And again, you saw it in the background there as we just cut the angle there, but Alyssa, you mentioned it. Nemesis, I'm not sure what he had in mind taking Weber out of the match, because effectively that's going to take him out of the match as well.
I mean, unless he can incapacitate Weber Hatfield, take him out of commission, but wait a second now. Bohr comes crashing down, the double cover from the Spectral Envoy. But Bohr digging down deep, kicking out and keeping the matchup alive.
Crowd getting behind the Triple Tech Trial winners. Bohr represented in there. And I think, and again, Alyssa, I'm looking around. I don't see where Moros went. I don't see where Shea went. Do you think they got pulled downstairs as well? I'm looking around at the bodies around ringside here. I know we're trying to watch what you're seeing at home, folks, but just letting you know.
Wait a second. I'm seeing Ultramantis Black with that Triple Tech Trials trophy in hand. The one that Erica Lee had brought out.
Well,
as this melee started.
I assume if Mantis uses that, that's going to be a disqualification.
Oh! Bohr now taken down. Our official was distracted as someone issued a chair into the ring, and now the cover. Forced to count, and that's it.
Right, now listen, you mentioned it again. Things got so hectic in that one. Frightmare was trying to bring a chair into the ring, and that's why the referee missed what Mantis did here with that trophy.
Which was, I'm sure, well calculated on behalf of the Spectral Envoy, and trying to intimidate our official now, holding the trophy that they deem should have been theirs in the Chrono Trios Night 2 in that final match.
Right, and now Nemesis back in the ring, Moros back out at ringside. The Outfielders are gone. They got dragged downstairs. I'm not sure what the Hands of Fate did to them, but it doesn't matter. They're on the losing end of this one, and they had no opportunity to help their partners. And again, it was a 3-on-5 disadvantage, but Mantis holding up that trophy. That ain't his trophy. That was, wait a second.
No! They're destroying the Triple Tech Trials trophy that belongs to GummiBurger. Come on, that is despicable. I guess if they can't have it, no one can.
Just horrible behavior. Not surprised out of any member of the Spectral Envoy here.
It's absolutely disgusting. I mean, sadly, I would expect viciousness like this from the Spectral Envoy, as Erica Lee trying to...
Yeah, Bohr got leveled with that trophy.
Yeah.
Cheeseburger trying to get a chair into the ring, but again, he gets a chair into the ring. There's 5 people in there. You're going to need more than a chair if you ask me.
I cannot believe what we are seeing. Moros is trying to take chunks out of that figure on top of the Triple Tech Trials trophy, is now the Spectral Envoy. Finally, on the way down, and Erica Lee is asking for the microphone. I want to know what's on the mind. Trophy or no trophy, they are the Triple Tech Trials winners, GummiBurger. And they have a score to settle. And our next season kicks off January 24th, 2026 at Fist of the North Star.
Hey, listen here, you no good nicks. The Spectral Envoy has destroyed your legacy along with that trophy. So if you want us in January, it's by our rules. It's going to be a Philadelphia street fight.
Well, the stakes just got higher. A Philly street fight at Fist of the North, January 24th to kick off the next season of Power Pro Lucha. Diamond Joe, what are your thoughts on the matter?
I'm glad Mantis at least said it there into the microphone. I think anytime that you're involved with the Spectral Envoy, you have to expect no rules. You have to expect chicanery, weapons, all sorts of things like that. But at least that GummiBurger are going to know what they're getting involved with coming in. They got 2 months to prepare for a Philly street fight. I assume the Triple Tech Trial Championship title, whatever's left of the trophy, is going to be on the line in that match, I assume.